RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Zeiser Kia, the ultimate buying experience. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best product service and expert advice. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. And Alton Tree Service. With 11 years of experience, there is no tree we can't handle.
Now they'll finally head to the center circle as Matt Murphy waits to see Josh Casino, and we'll get ready for the tip. Eagles and Panthers underway from the Falto. CM fans on their feet, and Murphy easily handles the tip. Carrico at the top of the key will drop it off. Now right side they go, and into the corner. Finally shot on the way from Gettings. No good. And rebound. Randy Warren for CM.
That was an open look for Gettings. He just didn't knock it down a little long with the shot.
Top of the key, they work it to the right side. Now Yates with it back. Kyle Yates will get it to Fencil, who drives to the paint, lets it fly, whistles blow, and he gets the bucket. So Fencil will head to the stripe. Chance for a three-point play here early on.
It's a good-looking drive there, and he draws the foul from Gettings and knocks the shot down. A chance for a three-point play to start off here. Good start for the Eagles offense.
And it rattles in and out. Murphy pulls down the board, and here come the Jerseyville Panthers.
I think you'll be saying that a lot. Murphy pulls down the board.
I think so. Leaning in, a shot on the way, and that's by Bugger, and it's way off the mark. Here comes Kyle Yates the other way, lets it fly, and it's good.
Another shot, another drained field goal there, and CM off to a 2-for-2 start offensively, and they lead 4-0.
There's Bugger as they'll get it to Carrico. Steckel now with it for Jerseyville. Wide open, back door is Gettings for two.
Well, they were so focused on Murphy, they left the back door wide open, and a nice job by Gettings to sneak in down there, and he gets a pass and knocks down the easy shot.
Fencil left side to Brad Moore, drives to the baseline, comes back out top. Casino with a three, and it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Gettings.
Don't know if that's an area that Ty Locks wants to see his big man shooting the rock from, but we let it fly anyway.
Steckel now at the top of the key, works it to the left side. Gettings with it. Gettings driving toward the baseline. Now comes back out top to Steckel. Around they go to the corner. Bugger driving off the glass and in.
Well, he did a good job there. He got a step in on Casino, was able to knock the shot down. Once he got a step on that baseline, he knew he had a lane to the basket.
Fencil to the free throw line. Right side goes to Yates, and he's going to walk with it. And they'll turn it over to Jerseyville. The score tied at 4.
Yeah, shuffled the feet there before he decided to dribble penetrate, and we got our first turnover of the game.
Steckel across the timeline, works it to the left side, picked up by Yates. Eagles in the zone, they get it to Murphy, top of the key, now around to the right side they go. Carrico back to the top of the key. And he'll get it to Steckel left side.
As soon as Murphy's posting up, look at that, he's double and triple team.
Top of the key. Now right side they go to Carrico. Gettings with it. They'll find Steckel on the left side. Back to Gettings.
Murphy hasn't even touched the ball in the game yet. There he is.
Finally at the free throw line. Triple team is Murphy. Kicks it out to Gettings. Now Steckel for three in the opposite corner. No good. Rebound and slamming to the floor is Carrico as he tries to pull down the board, and he may have went over the back.
Well, he's shaken up for sure. Well, Steckel let the three fly. And you saw Carrico, boy, he went up and in one shot got the offensive rebound, tried to put back and off balance, boy. And I don't know if he slammed his head on the back of his head on the court or what, but they are attending to him right now.
That's what it looked like. He kind of come flat back on his back, hitting the floor hard, and I didn't catch to see who that foul was on, and I really can't see the board from here. I don't know if you got a better angle than I do, Louis.
It is Yates with the foul.
Yates with the foul on CM.
The Carrico's going to come out of the game, and well, you get all the talk with head injuries, concussions, and Lord knows what else. It's there, and they're going to take him back and take a look at him.
Medford in for him. They'll work it into Gettings in the corner now. Medford with a touch at the top of the key, and he gets it stolen away by Yates. Yates and Steckel battle for it, and they're going to blow a whistle. And
they're going to call Yates on the push.
Yates and Steckel battling for it down the sideline, and they'll get Yates for a push.
That's quickly 2 fouls on him. What do you do now, Ty Locks? Do you get him out or no? Looks like he's going to leave him in right now.
And now Casina up off the bench. Heads to the scorer's table as Steckel brings it down, drops it off to Gettings. Gettings, cross courts, Medford in the corner. And now they find Bugger underneath, and an easy lay-in for him.
Well, they do a kick out, and then they drop it right back in, and he's benefited with the last couple of shots he's taken with a couple of easy shots. See him not defending the paint really well. 6 in a row for Jersey, and they lead by 2.
There's Yates falling away from the basket and missing. Out of bounds off Fencil, and Jerseyville gets the basketball, and they have a 2-point lead. Right side, it's Medford with it, comes top of the key. And now timeout called by Jerseyville. 3:56 on the clock, 6-4, the Panthers lead. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Roberts Motors in Alton, they're continuously striving to find ways to better serve
How do you say that?
And now there's Quick Lane Tire and
Albertino?
Auto Center, located in Roberts Service Department. Quick Lane provides quick service by factory-trained technicians, and you don't need an appointment. You can wait in the new customer lounge that offers free wireless internet, TV, and refreshments.
I wouldn't worry about it unless he plays.
Quick Lane has extended hours
Yeah, he's
through the
in.
week, and is even open on Saturday. Roberts Motors finding yet another way to serve you better with Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center.
Welcome back to CM High School. Dennis Slade alongside Louis Court. 6-4 in favor of the Panthers. They take a timeout. Now Steckel's set to throw it in. They'll get it to Albertino. Top of the key. Left side, Steckel going to try the three, and it's good.
Well, you can only pack the paint so much and try to keep the ball out of Murphy's hands, and even when he doesn't touch it, he affects things. It left the perimeter open, and in this left corner here, Steckel drains the three, and that's 9 in a row.
Excuse me, that's Fencil. Fencil drives in the paint, turns around, kicks it out to Casino, whose shot is an air ball, and will go out of bounds at the 3:22 mark of the first quarter.
Well, after making their first couple of field goals, that's 3 straight misses for CM now, and they just don't seem like they have much of an answer inside. They can't get the ball in the paint to try to get any effectiveness going on there.
Steckel with it on the right side. Finds Albertino in the corner for 3. No good, but it comes down long to him. Steckel fires it inside to Murphy. Murphy underneath. There's Bugger again, and this shot doesn't fall for him. Saketa in there to get the rebound for CM.
A good decision by Murphy there. He sensed a couple of hands in his face there. Instead of gets a little ball fake, dumps it inside, and he had a good look, just didn't knock the shot down.
Right side is Brad Moore. Top of the key, Saketa. Now Shane Fencil. He's going to let it fly, and it's good. Just inside the arc.
That breaks a 9-0 run for Jersey, and Fencil's got 4 points.
Panthers. Overtino gets it back to Steckel. Now Overtino at the back. Comes to the top of the key to Steckel. Bugger up there. Now we'll get it to Medford underneath. Overtino kicks it out. Into the corner. Steckel for three. No good. Rebound. Overtino. Medford with a jumper on the way, and it's no good. Murphy a try. Another try by Murphy. Another try by Murphy, and it falls and one.
Well, eventually, you give up so many offensive rebounds. Eventually, the big guy's going to get in there, and he's going to knock some shots down. He had a tip, and then a missed layup. And sure enough, he was able to knock one down on the third attempt. Boy, they had 3 offensive rebounds on that play.
Murphy will head to the stripe with an 11-6 lead. 1:45 to go first quarter.
Warren picked up the foul. It's CM's third.
And Murphy hits the free throw. 12-6. Panthers lead the Eagles. CM's Fencil brings it up the floor. Overtino guarding him, works it to Yates. Now in the corner, and a foul going to be called on Errol Brown as soon as the ball game.
And he literally just stepped into the game.
He did. Here's Warren firing it down to the corner. Tipped up there by Yates, and no good. Overtino brings it down. And down low from the baseline, a shot no good. Here's another try. Nope, they're going to kick it out to Brown. Into the corner. Now Brown with it. Here's Medford with a try for three. No good. Yates with the rebound. Fencil with a minute to play in the quarter. To Yates. Yates slows things down with 52 seconds on the clock. To Saketa. Now Fencil will get it to Warren. Brad Moore with it. He goes to Saketa. He'll try the shot, and it's an air ball. 36 seconds on the clock, out of bounds. And the Panthers will get the basketball.
Well, they just can't get the ball inside with any kind of authority, and everything limited around the paint, and Jersey clogging everything up inside, and they're going to force the CM team to be a perimeter shooting team, and until you start knocking some shots down from out there, they're going to let you have the perimeter.
Well, they're going to say a Panther touched it, so Yates will take the inbounds pass, drive the baseline, and lay it in.
Well, between Yates and Fencil, they've got all 8 CM points here. So they're doing their part offensively and getting it done right now.
Brown and Overtino at the top of the key. Now Brown driving. Kicks it back out to Overtino. Into the corner they go. Let it fly, and it's no good. And then dribbled off Brad Moore's leg out of bounds. Leaves 12.2 seconds on the clock. And here come the Jerseyville starters back into the ball game.
Been a relatively turnover-free game so far in the first quarter. Panthers without one. CM with 2.
12-8 in favor of the Panthers with 12.2 seconds to go, and wholesale changes on both sides. They set up for this final 12 seconds. Panthers to throw it in. Overtino looking for somebody. Now goes to Steckel finally. Top of the key, they work it. Bugger, around to the corner they go. Overtino going to try the three. It's no good. Murphy with a rebound, back up and in. And that'll be the final play of the quarter. 14-8 in favor of the Panthers after one. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too. From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
Welcome back to CM High School. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Cork. Eagles start with the basketball, and they throw one up that's no good. And here come the Panthers. Steckel, the top of the key. Right side he goes. Gettings with it. Fired into Murphy. Kicks it back out around to Orbertino and off the leg of Shane Fencil out of bounds.
Well, Murphy was kind of quiet in that first quarter. He had a couple of putbacks and did wind up with 5 points, but he had 4 rebounds. But I think he affected the game in other ways. It opened up other players, and you can tell Jersey's going to have to use some other kids tonight. If they're going to win this ball game, they can't rely on their big man to do everything tonight.
Eagles double teaming him as we talk, and now as it gets to the paint, 4 guys on Murphy, and Moore rips it away, and as he's headed down the floor, draws a foul. But we've seen that. At least 2 guys on Murphy almost all night.
Yeah, well, and that's not going to change either.
Fencil gets ready to throw it in the backcourt to Yates. Brings it across the timeline, Orbertino on it. And a pass to Fencil way off the mark and out of bounds. Jersey gets the basketball.
Third turnover for CM, and the Panthers just picked up their first of the game.
Steckel works it left side over Orbertino. Now Gettings with it. Steckel again. Into the corner. Orbertino comes back to the top of the key to Steckel. Orbertino again with it.
I mean, it's literally a triple team in there. They've got 2 guys fronting Murphy and another one behind him.
Opens up a hole. Orbertino takes advantage of it, drives to the hoop, and whistles for a foul call, but it's going to be on him for the charge.
And he picks up his second foul. He had a free lane there for a minute, and it suddenly closed up, and he gets called for the offensive foul.
Brown in for him now, and we still haven't heard from Carrico. He's shaken up in the first period early, and he hasn't been back. Here's Moore to the free throw line. Kick it out to Yates. Now Moore with it back. Moore driving. Gets it to Warren. And now Yates with it. Left side, Casino's going to walk with it. And another CM turnover at the 6:10 mark of the second period.
Shuffling the feet. It's self-inflicted turnover.
You see that called quite a bit. Players moving before they really got a hold of the basketball and shuffling those feet for the travel.
Pretty easy call to make.
Brown, top of the key to Gettings. Back to Errol Brown. In the corner, Murphy fires at top of the key to Gettings. Inside, they try to get it to Bugger. And it's stripped away. Left side, here's Fencil with a 3 on the way. That's no good. Rebound comes down long and knocked out of bounds off Jerseyville. Looks like Gettings knocking it out there. Battling in the corner with Brad Moore knocking it out of his hands. 5:39 to go, second quarter. They get it in. Fencil. And as he gets to the paint, whistles blow and foul call.
It's going to be on Brown, and he suddenly has 2 fouls.
Gettings up off the bench and in. Casina checking out for CM as Saketa in there. Brown will check out for Jerseyville. Fencil to throw it in to Yates. Kyle Yates. Top of the key to Brad Moore. Driving. Shot on the way, and it's short.
Tough shot.
Bugger with the rebound. Steckel up the floor, right side. And a walk. We've seen it again. Medford walking with it this time.
Boy, after a first period where they went without a turnover,
Catching up.
Jersey with 2:40 into the second quarter with 4.
Brad Moore with it, top of the key, is going to go left side. Now here's Saketa. Warren will get a touch. Over to Yates. Now Moore with it. Driving. Yates in the corner. Yates down the baseline. Out top to Fencil. Fencil finds Saketa. Jumper on the way from the baseline. No good. And on the rebound, tipped around off of CM last. And Jersey gets it back with a 14-8 lead at the 4:49 mark.
Well, after making their first 2 field goal attempts, CM has since gone 2 for 11.
Nobody's scored in this quarter yet.
Nope.
Gettings, left side, works it between the circles. Here's Medford with it. Into the corner he goes. Bugger, back to Medford. Now Gettings, the left corner. He's going to come back top of the key.
CM just kind of playing that box and one right now.
They get it to Bugger in the right corner. Top of the key. Medford finds Steckel under the basket. He'll lay it in and one.
Well, they were patient with the basketball there and finally were able to get an entry inside. That was Jersey's, believe it or not. They hadn't scored yet, but they hadn't taken a shot yet because they had turned it over so many times. Saketa picks up the foul.
They picked the right time to shoot, as that was a wide open Steckel on the weak side there, and he's able to get it off the glass and draw the foul.
Just good patience with the basketball.
And Steckel hits the free throw. 4 minutes to play in the half. 17-8 in favor of Jerseyville as Fencil drives and kicks it out. Brad Moore. Moore in trouble. Steckel all over him. Moore lets it fly, and it's way short. Medford comes up with it. There's Steckel down the right side. Bugger in the corner. Now Steckel with it. Driving, and now a foul going to be called on Moore for reaching in.
Each team with 5 team fouls now.
Tuesday night, the Eagles struggling a little bit from the free stripe. Had a chance to glance over the stats for Jerseyville, and they've got 2 or 3 guys that are shooting over 70% from the line. Murphy at the top of the key.
Well, if they want him touching the ball, that's about where they want him with the basketball.
Now Gettings a short jumper that's way off the mark, and Yates with a weak side board. Gettings all over him as he heads up the floor. Now foul going to be called.
Well, it'll be Gettings, and now Jersey, 3 players with 2 fouls in the game.
3:18 to go in the half. 17-8 in favor of Jerseyville. Saketa over to throw it in for CM. Adam Fritz back into the ball game for Jerseyville, senior. Kimball going to join him, the freshman. They get it into Fencil. Fencil to the free throw line. Right side to Yates. Fencil driving, and his layup no good. Murphy with a rebound. Steckel brings it up the floor.
6 boards for Murphy already in the game, so he's doing his job on the glass.
Here's Fritz. Out to Kimball. Top of the key, Steckel. Right side they go. Fritz on the baseline finds Kimball, who had a wide open lay-in and missed it.
Well, they worked it well. They got to knock that shot down.
Now the Eagles want a timeout. 2:36 to go in the half. They trail 17-8. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Zizer Kia, the ultimate buying experience.
Gas prices are soaring, and so is the cost to own a car. I want to help lower that cost, so I'm here to make you this offer. If your car is financed, stop by Zizer to see how we can help. If you qualify for financing and we can't lower your cost of ownership, we'll fill up your tank just for stopping by. And with Kia's great warranty and top fuel economy, we can literally save you thousands a year.
It's gonna be huge!
Visit us in St. Peters, Wood River, or on the web at stlouiskia.com.
Welcome back to CM High School. Dennis Lowe alongside Louis Court. 2:36 to go in the half, 17-8. Jersey leads. Yates takes the inbound pass in the backcourt. Works it across the timeline to the left side.
You realize CM hasn't scored this quarter yet? Didn't we see this before, Monday night?
I think we did in the girls' game. Here's a shot from the corner from the Eagles. No good. Casino with a weak side board. Tries to go over Murphy. Ain't going to do that. Warren, though, coming in there to get the rebound, and now Murphy going to foul him.
And it is going to be on Murphy, so it's going to send Warren to the line for a couple of freebies here, and we've only had three free throws in this game, believe it or not. And this is the first shooter today that's going to be shooting two.
And Warren hits the first free throw.
He did not just bank that in, did he?
He did. Carnival style there. You win the prize either way. And he hits them both. 17-10 in favor of the Panthers. Steckel with 2:05 to play, works it to the right side. Here's Kimball, the freshman, between the circles. Medford now on the right side. Back to Kimball. Now Medford. Comes out top. Steckel. Free throw line. No good. Tip back up. No good. And now out of bounds. And they'll say off of Jerseyville CM basketball.
Well, Murphy crashed the boards there. And again, they're exerting all their energy defensively just to keep the ball out of his hands and really just clogging his space up, forcing him to exert his energy, just creating space for himself.
Yates lets it fly, and there's one from the free throw line.
Well, he's popped a couple of shots like that where he's dribbling to his left and putting up an off-balance shot. He's got 6 points now.
Minute 15 to go in the half. 5-point Jerseyville lead. They have the ball. Medford for three. No good. Weak side board by Moore, and he's headed up the floor. And he throws it way too far out in front and turns it right back over to Jerseyville.
And that won't please Ty Locks, and you know that. He just grabbed a little bit of momentum there by knocking down the last 4 points here and cutting this to a 5-point game. It's been a sloppy quarter offensively for both teams, but he had a chance there to cut this to a 3 or even a 2-point game, and just a careless turnover there.
Under a minute to play in the half as Jerseyville works it to Kimball between the circles. Steckel now on the left side. Trying to look inside. Now comes up to Fritz. Kimball on the baseline. Knocked away by Fencil out of bounds. 43.3 seconds to go in the half. Saketa back in as Yates sits down. Steckel set to throw it in. Steckel going deep to Kimball and gets it right back. Down to 39 seconds. As Steckel loses it and now jump ball on the floor. Possession arrow in favor of Jerseyville.
That makes a difference too, because if you hold on to this for a last shot and also keep the jump possession, that means you start with the basketball in the second half. You get 2 straight possessions, so that alters that a little bit there, because CM now with the jump possession in their favor.
Robertino into the ball game. He's got it between the circles. Inside, Bugger open, and his shot and a foul on Casino.
Well, he thought he had a good block there, but two shots now for Jersey here.
25.9 seconds to go in the half. And off the front of the rim by Bugger.
Well, that didn't even get up above the rim.
Bugger will have another. And it rattles out. Saqueto with the rebound.
I see him a hold now for the lad. Now they'll get a chance to maybe knock down a last-second shot and start the ball with the second half.
Fencil at the top of the key, down to 10 seconds. Hands it off to Yates, down to 6. Yates driving, lets it fly, and short, no good. Rebound back up there and in by Fencil at the buzzer. And that's how we'll go to halftime with the Jerseyville Panthers leading by 3 over the CM Eagles, 17-14. We'll be back after this.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
So CM on an 8-0 run now, and hey, this is a one-point game.
Steckel with the basketball for Jerseyville. Robertino with it now, looking for some help. Finds Bugger. Left side they go with it. Gettings cross courts it to Steckel. Now Robertino from the corner, and his three is no good. Rebound, Bugger up and in.
He's going to become an important factor here in this second half, I got a feeling, and that's a good offensive rebound to be able to knock that shot down, and a much-needed basket for Jersey.
Yates at the top of the key, right side to Fencil. Here's Moore with it into the paint, kicks it out to Yates, going to let a three fly, and it's short, no good. Murphy with a rebound.
When he gets anywhere near the basketball with his hands for a rebound attempt, he's going to be able to get that one. Looks like Moore is going to get whistled for a foul here.
Moore is going to be called with that foul as he used his chest to run into Steckel. 19-16 in favor of the Panthers. They have the basketball.
Oh, there's blown coverage.
Oh, wide open, right in front of Steckel. He throws it into Bugger, and he puts it off the glass and in.
That's going to be as easy 2 points as any kid's ever going to score. Goodness.
Moore to Fencil in the corner out baseline, and down goes Murphy as he took a shot to the head, and he's on the floor. He's getting up though, so he looks to be all right. I didn't catch what happened there. I just seen him go down.
Well, Casina got whistled for a foul.
21-16 in favor of Jerseyville. Casina going to come out. Saqueto in.
Stote Reeder's upset again, and I'm wondering if he's asking for a technical foul on the play. I don't know.
Like I said, I didn't see him. I just seen him go down to the ground.
It almost looked like he was maybe motioning that it was just an intentional elbow to the face. I'm not positive on that.
Here's Robertino. Driving down the lane and drawing a foul. We had to jump up a few inches to get an elbow into Murphy's
Yeah, Murphy's a big boy.
Even for Casino, who's only 6'3".
Only 6'3". Well, Warren picks up a foul on Overtino, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
And Overtino misses the free throw.
Well, they started 2 for 2. Now they are 2 for 5.
The sophomore eyes it up. Lets it fly, and he gets this one. 22-16, Jersey.
They're back now with a 5. Big game of runs here today.
Yates right side to Saketa. And now Moore with it between the circles. To Fencil, slicing into the paint. Fencil lost his balance and traveled.
Well, he had a perfect kick out too, but once he lost his balance, gets called for the travel.
5:55 on the clock, third period. Steckel to the right side. Top of the key. Overtino. Now Gettings. Inside to Murphy.
Oh, he made it.
Back door, there's Bugger leaning in off the glass. No good. Bugger is on rebound now. Murphy. And he missed. Saketa comes away with it.
It's Murphy's first miss in a while. Then again, he hasn't taken very many shots.
Brad Moore with a shot on the way, and it's no good. And here comes Steckel the other way.
Boy, CM's just got to get somebody else to score.
Overtino down the baseline, and he hits the edge of the glass. Here come the Eagles. Moore with it. Gonna let a 3 fly, and it's no good. Warren there battling with Murphy, and it's loose. Moore picks it up, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to get Bugger for this one from the floor.
You are correct.
Bugger down on the floor as Moore came into the paint and reached up and grabbed him. Brad Moore at the stripe. 5 minutes to play in the third period.
Oh, I thought that.
I thought they were going to let him shoot. Now they're going to move him.
They called it on the floor.
Fencil to throw it in. And Casina wasn't looking, but it goes right to Brad Moore.
Boy, if he was, it was a perfect pass. He could have walked that thing in.
Yates to Moore. Now Fencil with it. Fencil driving, kicks it out. Yates with a jumper from the baseline is good. The ball work there. 22-18, Jerseyville lead. They have the basketball. Medford into the corner. There's a shot on the way from Gettings, no good. The rebound comes down to Casina. Moore kicks it out. Shot on the way, no good. Murphy comes down with the loose ball. Steckel to Gettings, and he can't hang on to it, but it goes right to Bugger under the basket, and he missed an easy one.
Boy.
Now Casina falling to the floor, gets it to Warren.
It's 3 layups Jersey's missed this quarter.
Moore with it as he spins in the paint, lets it fly, no good. And over the back is Casina on Murphy.
Well, it's either you can call it Casina or it is Casina, but Warren was there as well, but that's 3 fouls now. And Casina's going to take a seat.
Saketa back in for Casina.
Now your lineup's that much smaller.
Steckel at the top of the key, drives to the free throw line and lays it in. Nice move there.
Yeah, it's good recognition, too, to see the lane open up. Locks is going to take a timeout. Boy, he's not happy with that. Dribble drive, just basically peeled open and gave him a free layup.
24-18 in favor of Jerseyville. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Whether you're planning for home improvement projects, family vacations, college tuition, or consolidating credit card debt, use your home for what you need. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer home equity loans and lines of credit that can lower your costs. For more information, visit www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a First Mid-America Credit Union representative.
Why is Roberts Motors #1 in Ford certified pre-owned sales in the St. Louis Metro East?
Visit the 169-point inspection all our vehicles go through.
Maybe it's because we've been doing it for over 60 years.
Or is it the large selection we keep in stock at all times?
Personally, I think the answer is all the above. Stop in today and see. Nobody does pre-owned better than Roberts Motors.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years in Alton, Illinois, or on the web at RiverBender.com.
They throw it into Kyle Yates in the backcourt with 3:33 on the clock. Saketa with it. Now back to Yates. In the corner they go. Fencil comes back out top to Yates. Now Moore with it. Right side he goes, driving to the paint and stripped away. Saketa comes up with it. His pass tipped, but Fencil able to get to it. Fencil on the right side, drives to the paint, kicks it out to Yates. Yates, guarded by Medford. Loses it, right to Fencil. Fencil steps up, free throw line. That one's blocked. Warren, though, comes down with it. He puts it up and in.
Right place at the right time, and says, look what I found, and knocked down a little three-footer there, and it's a 4-point game. They'd see him, just won't go away. They're kind of hanging around.
They fire it into the paint, tipped away by the Eagles, but chased down by Steckel. Steckel at the top of the key. Right side to Gettings. In the corner, Medford cross-courts it to Steckel, who drives the baseline. Back to Medford for three. No good, and it's going to bounce out of bounds off the rim. And the score remains 24-20 in favor of Jerseyville.
Well, again, until they show an ability to knock down some perimeter shots, they're going to keep playing defense the way they're playing. They're going to clog Murphy, and they're going to leave other shooters open from the perimeter. And if you can't knock them down, you better get used to this for the rest of the game.
Fencil with it, drives right side and hands it off to Yates. Yates comes to the left side to Moore. Moore back to Yates, who drives between the circles, and he double dribbled. 2 minutes to play third period. Steckel.
8 turnovers for CM now, and again, that one, boy, you had a chance to make this a 2, maybe even a 1-point game.
Medford in the corner looking for help, fires it across to Brown. Brown now will come between the circles. Right side, Steckel driving, out to Medford. Cross courts to Brown, too high and out of bounds.
And that's a silly turnover.
Leaves 1:30 on the clock here in the third period.
Boy, this should be a halftime score, not a end of third quarter.
Poor shooting and decent defense. 1:25 to go in the third quarter. There's Fencil. Top of the key to Moore, now Warren with it. Saketa dribbles between the circles. Now Moore left side. Here's Fencil going to Saketa right side. Now back to Moore between the circles. Left side, it's Fencil. Inside they go to Yates, and a shove in there. And foul going to be called.
Brown with his third.
Yates will get it in to Fencil, get it right back. In trouble, and now another foul going to be called. Let's see who this is on. That's going to be on Obertino.
3 on him.
That's going to send Yates to the line. Yates with 8 points. And it's the front of the rim.
Some muscle in that young man. That thing.
Extra bowl of Cheerios in the morning.
That thing barely grazed the front of the rim.
Yates, this next one. That's
better. That's much better.
That'll get you a teddy bear. Here's Steckel. Top of the key, works it to the right side. Down to the baseline. Now Brown with it. Steckel in the corner. Back to Brown. Brown with it. Now left side, it's Fritz. Here's Brown driving. Baseline holds up. Comes up top. Fritz. Left side to Steckel. Inside they go. And up off the glass and one. Overtino in there. A sophomore.
Again, it opens things up. They're looking for the lob pass into Murphy. It's not there. You kick it out, you kick it around, and you work it back around, and it opens up on the other side, and Fencil picks up his first foul. Overtino with a chance for a three-point play, and every time CM gets within arm's length, Jersey just kind of pushes them back away again.
Casina back in there for the Eagles. Saketa checks out. 28.8 ticks left in the third period. Overtino trying to make it a three-point play, and he does. 27-21 in favor of Jerseyville.
I think it's an understatement to say that CM's making a concerted effort here to take Murphy out of the game.
Doing a pretty good job of it.
He's only got 5 points.
Well.
And they all came in the first quarter.
Fencil in the paint, kicks it out to Casina.
I think he got away with a walk.
And there's a steal. Steckel runs over a CM player for the charge. Leaves 9.3 seconds on the clock, and Steckel with the foul, his first. Eagles get it in. Yates brings it up the floor down to 3 seconds. Lets it fly. No good, and that's how the quarter comes to an end. 27-21 in favor of Jerseyville. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Since 1947, St. Peter's Hardware and Rental has been helping you get the job done right. When planning a do-it-yourself project, party, or event, turn to St. Peter's for what you need to make it successful. St. Peter's carries brand-name tools like DeWalt, Bosch, and Milwaukee, quality True Value paints backed by a lifetime warranty, and everything else you need from gadgets to grills. Shop in-store or shop online. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best products, service, and expert advice. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Welcome back to CM High School. Dennis Lade alongside Louis Clark. Jerseyville Panthers start with the basketball, and quickly a foul going to be called.
Okay, I thought it was going to be the other way, but I guess not.
I did too, and then I thought he signaled 42. That was 22 they put up on the board.
No, it's actually 32.
Okay.
Bugger.
In the corner they go. To Yates now. Moore at the top. Gets it to Fencil. Into the paint. Lets it fly, and it's good. Rolled that one over the rim.
10 points now. He's the first CM player to reach double figures in the game.
Steckel top of the key. Right side he goes. And Gettings pass knocked down and stolen.
He tried to lob it into Murphy, and
Fencil with it. Gettings puts the pressure on him, and now a foul going to be called as Yates gets a hold of the basketball.
3 fouls on, well, actually they called it on Medford.
Yeah.
Okay. They've been watching Gettings the whole time.
They got him as Yates was moving away from him. Here's Fencil with a three, and it's good.
Quickly, we got a 1-point game, and boy, you take 22 of 26 points for CM between Fencil and Yates here tonight. It's our first 3 of the game, believe it or not.
Murphy, cross-court pass. The shot on the way is good. And that's a 3 from Steckel.
Well, that's a big one there. Again, he just draws all the attention. Once he touches the basketball, he kicks it out to the other side, and Steckel knocks it down.
Whistles blow, and foul going to be called.
And we're going to have 1 and 1.
I think that's Medford again with the foul.
I think you're right. Yep.
And Yates will step to the strike. His team trails by 4. He's got 9 points. No good. Steckel gets it to Bugger. Right side. Now Gettings with it. Here's Medford. Gettings in the corner, comes back up top to Medford, around to Steckel, and now baseline, and the whistle's blowing, a foul going to be called, and I think they're going to get Casino.
There it is.
That should be, what, 4 for him? 4. Now Saketa back in for him.
And guess who's going back out?
Yeah.
Well, there's 5:50 to go, and you don't want to burn him yet. I mean, he hasn't scored, but you get his body in there.
You need it up against Murphy. Here's Gettings to the paint, and he's going to travel with it.
It's an easy call to make.
4-point Jersey lead, and CM's got the ball.
You pick your dribble up, you can't take 2.5 steps. I don't think
unless you're in the NBA.
Yeah, well, yeah. There you can take 3 and 4 sometimes.
Maybe 5. Yeah. If it looks good, we'll keep it. Brad Moore comes between the circles. Is there even an NBA anymore? I don't remember.
It's a joke.
Here's Fencil into the corner to Brad Moore. Top of the key, it's Yates who cross-courts it to Fencil, driving the baseline, trying to go over Murphy, and whistles blow, a foul going to be called.
Oh, that's a silly foul by Murphy to commit. You get your shooter behind the basket. He's got no angle to shoot at there, and you just bailed him out, basically.
Send him to the line here, and he's been hot with 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, really just a silly foul.
.5:15 on the clock. Fencil at the line. And it rolls in. They'll have another. And the next one's good. 2-point lead now.
He's got more than half of CM's points tonight, 15 of their 28.
Steckel at the top of the key. Bugger driving baseline. Gets it to Orbitino. Steckel fires it inside. Back to Bugger down the baseline and in and one.
Boy, how many three-point plays has Jersey come up with in this game when the game got tight?
Bugger will have a shot at one here. The 4:52 mark of the fourth quarter. A 32-28 Jerseyville lead.
That's their 4th three-point play of the game.
And he hit it.
That's another 11. That's another huge one. There, you know, CM's gotten within 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 again, and they come up with big plays.
There's a break to the basket and a feed from Saketa as he hits Yates coming down the paint for 2.
Good bounce pass there, and just all-around execution there was really well.
Saketa looked like a quarterback.
Oh, yeah, I heard he's played there before.
Steckel at the top of the key. Works it to Medford.
Well, every time I look at Murphy, there's 3 white bodies around him. 2 minimum. Every time.
Steckel on the baseline. Tries to fire it inside, and he's trying to get it to Medford, and Medford lost it out of bounds.
I don't know why you want to force that pass in there. No reason to do that. If anything, you lob that one into Murphy.
That's what I was thinking. If you're going to force it somewhere, force it up high to him. Here's Brad Moore crossing the timeline, picked up by Steckel, gets it to Yates, who lets it fly for 3. Timeout. We're tied at 33 with 3:47 to go in this one. Timeout on the floor. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Zizer Kia, the ultimate buying experience.
Gas prices are soaring, and so is the cost to own a car. I want to help lower that cost, so I'm here to make you this offer. If your car is financed, stop by Zizer to see how we can help. If you qualify for financing and we can't lower your cost of ownership, we'll fill up your tank just for stopping by. And with Kia's great warranty and top fuel economy, we can literally save you thousands a year.
It's gonna be huge! Visit us in St. Peters, Wood River, or on the web at stlouiskia.com.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
12 points for CM. This is an offensive barrage for them only halfway through the quarter. And guess who's got them all?
I think the first time CM's tied this game. I know they haven't had the lead.
No.
Steckel with it. Top of the key. And kickball here, I believe. Nope, they're going to call a foul maybe.
No, it isn't
a kick. Steckel takes the inbounds pass, gets it to Medford, who kicks it out. Bugger down the baseline, back inside to Medford, and he's fouled.
Boy, he's got to take that ball up with authority there. He may have gotten away with one, but he's going to go to the line for 2, and Yates picks up his 3rd foul.
Medford at the line, and it rattles it out. He'll have another here at the 3:26 mark. And it's good. Moore at the top of the key, right side. Saketa with it. Murphy on him. They come out top to Brad Moore. Fencil now. Bounce pass inside and shot on the way and no good from Yates as he's fouled.
He's going to go to the line for 2 and a chance to give CM its first lead of the game, and we've got 2:58 to go in the game.
14 points for him as he steps up to the line. And he hits the first one. Well, the JV game come down to the wire. This one looks headed in the same direction. Tied at 34 here with 2:58 to go. And he missed it off the front iron. Chased down by Warren in the corner, and he throws it off Murphy out of bounds. Now timeout on the floor, 2:53 to go. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Low-hanging branches, loose limbs, Storm damage? Don't risk climbing up that shaky ladder. Let Alton Tree Service do it for you. Fully insured with over 11 years of experience, protecting your home and family is what we do best. From trimming to complete removal, there is no tree we can't handle. Contact Alton Tree Service today for a free, no-obligation estimate at 618-977-1413.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place.
It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
Eagles set to throw it in. Fencil will do the honors from underneath their own basket. Fencil looking, he's going to have to go deep, and Moore chases it down. Moore now at the top of the key. Finds Fencil, bounce pass inside, gets it right back on the give and go, and he's blocked by Murphy.
They tried to work that give and go. They've worked it 2 or 3 times. That time Murphy gets the block.
Inside, Bugger spins and misses. Rebound, Murphy tipped back up there, then tipped out of bounds off of Jerseyville.
Murphy's had 2 shots since the first quarter, and both gimme layups, and he's missed them both. I think he's frustrated just because he can't touch the ball.
Got him out of the rhythm. And now Moore will come up the floor, guarded by Steckel. Gets it to Fencil between the circles. Free throw line, kicks it out. Yates to Moore. Moore driving, kicks it in the corner to Casino with a long shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Jerseyville with 1:53 to go.
Peculiar to see that there.
Steckel. Inside they go. Bugger lays it in.
He's got 5 points in this 4th quarter, and he's in double figures with 13.
Stick around after the game. The Munganess Alton Toyota player of the game. There's Yates with a shot on the way.
How silly is that?
It's a foul, and he was shooting 3. So he'll get 3.
Well, Medford's he's having a rough game today. Chance for the lead again. I don't get why you would foul a 3-point shooter.
I never get that.
Oh boy, Yates has had some opportunities with some freebies, and boy, he's left a couple of these short. And I think the official he just stepped in and told him. I think if that would have gone in, he was going to call him for a lane violation, because I think he stepped in there before the ball hit the rim.
Gets the next one.
I think he's just frustrated because he's left a couple of these just well short. He left that first one well short.
Ready with the third one, and it's well short.
Yep, he just called him for a lane violation.
So Murphy set to throw it in, and
it wasn't going to count anyway.
A 1-point Jerseyville lead. And now timeout called by Jerseyville with 1:12 to go. They lead by 1. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
At Alton Memorial Hospital, we're part of the team.
Welcome back to CM High School. Dennis Lay alongside Louis Court. 36-35 in favor of Jerseyville. They have the ball.
Do you kill it? Do you kill the clock?
Why not? Minute 12?
Boy, that's going to be hard.
Killing.
That's going to be hard to do. Both teams are in the bonus.
I think you need a bucket here if you're Jerseyville.
But if CM's going to sit back, kill it.
All right. Definitely wait for a good shot. Here's Murphy up to handle the ball a little. Right side he goes. Right back to Murphy.
This might be the most we've seen him with the basketball.
It is. Gettings, left side. Out of Murphy.
He's a good free throw shooter, so if anybody gets fouled here, Jersey would love to have him at the line.
And now Steckel is going to be fouled. 35.6 seconds.
It's going to be more. And Steckel is 1 for 1 from the line. It was a 3-point attempt.
Has 11 points in the game.
He's had a good game, between he and Booger. These are big free throws here, though. Huge free throws.
And Steckel hits the first one.
Makes it a 2-point game.
Steckel's next one is no good. Casina pulls it down, and here's Fencil with it with 30 seconds.
Chance to tie it.
Now timeout called by CM, with them trailing by 2, 27.4 seconds to go. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
See him with the basketball, they trail.
I wonder if they set this up for a game-winning three.
Haven't shot many threes tonight.
Well, they've knocked 2 of them down in this fourth quarter, though.
And stolen away by Jerseyville, and then a foul. And that's Bugger, who played a big game for them tonight.
Yes, he has. Boy, what a big steal that was. Looked like Moore tried to dump that thing inside. And Casina gets whistled for his 5th foul, and he's out of the game. They tried to get it into Casina, and Booger just stepped right in front and took that thing away. And he goes to the line for 2 shots here, 2 free throws.
Well, Casina's still in there, so I'm not sure if they gave him. I think they gave it to Saketa.
Well, they did give it to Saketa. You're right.
And Bugger misses the free throw.
Actually, I think it was Saketa, yes. It was. They tried to dump it inside to him.
And he hits this one. And it's 1 out of 2. Well, makes it a 3-point game.
Still gives CM a chance because he'd have made both of them. It would have made it a 2-possession game, but he only goes 1 for 2, so a 3 could still tie this thing.
Jerseyville leads by 3. We'll take a break. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Saturday morning for Sports Talk. We have all the basketball scores, highlights, interviews, and more. And this Saturday, the show kicks off at 11 a.m. That sports talk highlighting the Shells, Oilers, Eagles, Explorers, and Redbirds this Saturday at 11 right here on Z1570 and at AltonDailyNews.com.
Welcome back to CM High School. Dennis Lade alongside Louis Court. 3-point game in favor of Jerseyville. CM will have the basketball, and they need a 3.
Well, it's 13 and a half seconds left. They can draw up a play here to try to tie this thing and get it into overtime. And
Jerseyville looking to make it 3 in a row and improve to 2-0 in the conference with a win here. CM looking for their first conference win of the season. Saketa set to throw it in. He'll get it into Moore with 12 seconds on the clock. Right side they go. Now Saketa, top of the key. Saketa, back door. Fencil tries to kick it back out. It's stolen away. Bugger again, and then Brad Moore slams into him in frustration. And that is a ball game. 38-35 in favor of Jerseyville. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
You know that every high school sports broadcast aired here on Z1570 is also available over the internet. Just log on to AltonDailyNews.com and you can listen online.
5.
And every broadcast is archived for on-demand listening anytime, anywhere in the world.
Give it to him.
I think so
if you have friends and relatives out of town who'd like to hear the games, tell them to log on to AltonDailyNews.com.
That's
Say you can't listen live, log on to AltonDailyNews.com to listen anytime, anywhere.
When your home or business falls victim to fire, wind, or water damage,
13 for Fencil.
restoration contract, not just a regular building contract or a remodel. You need a firm with the experience in determining the structural integrity of the remaining structure. Who knows what needs to be replaced? Judd Construction will help you through the difficult time and get you back to life as usual as soon as possible. Judd Construction has performed restoration work on thousands of projects since 1946. Let Judd Construction put their 65 years of experience to work for you.
13. Welcome back to CM High School. Dennis Lade alongside Louis Court. The final score, 38-35 in favor of Jerseyville, and they improved to 2-0 in the conference. The Eagles fall to 0-3. They're led by Kyle Yates, who had 16 points, and they got 13 from Shane Fencil for Jerseyville. Or 15, excuse me, from Shane Fencil. For Jerseyville, Kyle Steckel had 12 points, but our Mungan-Ash player of the game goes to Cole Bugger, 14 points, and really having to step up for Murphy, who was handled rather well by the CM defense tonight, and that freed up Bugger for some big points, and he took advantage of it.
Absolutely, and he came up, not only that, but he came up with 2 huge steals in the final 15 seconds of this game to seal the victory for Jersey, and he knocked down an added free throw that it gave CM a chance to tie, but it wouldn't have given him an opportunity to win the game. So just as much defensively as he came up big offensively, very deserving for him tonight, because you're right, he did step up when CM made a concerted effort to take Matt Murphy out of the game. They certainly did that. They had Booger step up with 14. Steckel came up with a couple of shots from the perimeter, and they got 26 points out of those 2 kids, and they really needed them tonight.
Good effort by the Eagles as they hung in there all night long and never went away and took this one right down to the wire, but just not enough to knock off the Jerseyville Panthers tonight. The final score, once again, 38-35 in favor of the Panthers. Stay tuned. Coming up next here on Z1570, it's the Shells and Oilers. Have a great evening, everybody.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got Thorpe, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from Tony.
Yeah! Woo!
The Oilers center ice. 13 has it. Oh, a shot a little bit wide. Oilers keep it in the zone.